This is what your sweetheart is telling everyone. You'll be taken aback. Don't skip, my dear youngster. Continue to the very end. There is something enormous in store for you. I am not going to say odd words. For a purpose that will soon make your heart race, they were supposed to reach you at this very moment. Your lover has been concealing something profound that they vowed never to share. However, they are no longer able to manage it. People in their immediate vicinity have begun to notice how their eyes soften when they hear your laughter reverberating from a distance, and how their voice trembles when your name is mentioned. Their confessions are slowly spreading like whispers of fire in the wind, and their pals have heard things they were never supposed to hear. Stay put. Avoid scrolling. Because you are the subject of what they are currently telling everyone. Not the you they knew before, but the you who unintentionally transformed their spirit. It was you who roused them at 2 in the morning. While they pretended to forget. Continue to the very end. You'll see why this communication was sent to you today by heaven. People have reported that your energy continues to enter their dreams. How every storm is drowned out by your absence. Their closest friend was able to see through their attempts to conceal it under jokes and seemingly normal chats. Laughter should be replaced by tears. To get blessing 333, type Amen. They explain to someone that they are unable to move on and that each new individual seems to be a hazy reflection of themselves. Not once, but numerous times when they believed no one was listening, they spoke your name with quivering lips. It's becoming clear to those around them that they never truly left you. To check if the connection would break, they just left, but it did not. Your soulmate never stops telling people how you transformed their lives. They refer to you as the calm in my chaos. They remarked, if only they knew how much I pray for them in silence. Don't skip this section since your image is still in their hearts like an unending prayer. Continue to the very end. An enormous event is about to take place. Gossip is not the truth they are now expressing. It is their admission to the cosmos. To get blessing 444, type Amen. Your soulmate's utterance of your name causes it to resonate in the spiritual realm, bringing your frequency closer to theirs. Archangel Michael explains, the reason this message found you is because your energy is being spoken into existence. Every comment they make about you and every feeling they express is a summons to come home. They claim to have attempted to replace you, but nobody is comparable. They claim that you were their greatest piece, their mirror, and their lesson. They didn't deny it for the first time when one of their pals asked, "You still love them, don't you?" Don't skip. They simply looked down, grinned awkwardly, and answered, "Always." Remain. Because you're going to learn what even their family is now aware of. They've begun discussing a regretful moment, the day they opted for distance over candor. Every night, that one decision haunts them. I thought I could live without them. I was mistaken, they are informing everyone. To get blessing 555, type Amen. The best friend of your love made a profound revelation. They are obsessed with your social media accounts, not to stalk you but to feel intimate. Even if they act okay in public, their inner lives reveal an unfulfilled love tale. They replay your previous postings, your voice, your smile, and murmur, "That's still my person." Continue to the very end. There's going to be a big event. Whether they acknowledge it or not, they are manifesting you once more. It's like igniting a spiritual flare, calling you back, and rewriting fate with words of longing every time they tell someone about you. As Archangel Michael puts it, divine timing is weaving this story back together. You'll see clues, such as the same music, name, or number appearing repeatedly. These don't happen by accident. These attest to the fact that their words have made it to heaven. To receive blessing 666, type Amen. They recently said to a friend, "I don't know why I can't stop loving them." Their voice trembled, their eyes softened, and for a brief period, even their pals remained silent since everyone could sense it. To them, you were more than simply a person. They never stopped reading the chapter about you. Avoid skipping. Continue to the very end. Because you'll be shaken by what's about to happen. The story is being rearranged by the universe. People who are close to your soulmate are observing that when they attempt to distance themselves from you, everything in their lives falls apart. They are gradually coming to understand that you are their missing balance and alignment. When two souls are destined, even separation becomes sacred preparation, declares Archangel Michael. Something spiritual has been triggered by your soulmate's words, a magnetic pull that intensifies hourly. To receive blessing 777, type Amen. They informed a coworker that without your voice, their mornings feel empty. They have been stating, "I feel their energy everywhere." They explained to their cousin that every time they attempt to forget something, a song, a smell, or a stranger with your eyes, reminds them. Your memories are turning into a blueprint of their life. Don't miss this. This confession is being recorded by heaven. They are claiming that you were never typical. They failed to recognize you as a mirror of love and a heavenly test. And now, as if the cosmos itself won't let you go, your name comes up in every conversation they have. Continue to the very end. Because the reunion becomes closer the more they talk about you. According to Archangel Michael, this is not rumors. Through human lips, a prophecy is being revealed. The frequency relationship is complete when you experience this message profoundly. To receive blessing 888, type Amen. Without your knowledge, they are telling everyone that you saved them. That when their lives were collapsing, your love gave them hope. They said, if they ever knew how much they mean to me, they'd never leave again. However, you will, not because of what they say, but rather because heaven is timing things perfectly. Avoid skipping. Continue to the very end. Because soon, by coincidence, accident, or fate, those in your immediate vicinity will begin to reach out to you. Heaven operates in this manner. It travels through other people's hearts and murmurs until the truth finds its proper place, with you. To receive blessing 999, type Amen. The message they are disseminating is becoming manifestation energy. According to Archangel Michael, prepare yourself emotionally. This reunion is getting closer the more they talk. The regret of your partner is turning into an unanswerable yearning for paradise. They said to someone, "If I ever get a second chance, I'll never let them go again." This message is being brought to you because it reverberated in the spirit realm. They have changed because of you. No matter how hard they try, they are unable to silence you. Avoid skipping. Continue to the very end. There is something enormous in store. In actuality, your soul match has given up acting. The universe heard them when they spoke the truth aloud. You're seeing signs, experiencing intense feelings, and dreaming about them again because of this. It's their voice speaking to you on a holy frequency. To receive blessing 1111, type Amen. Your partner is telling everyone that their worst error was losing you. Even those who don't know you have heard it more than once. Their integrity is like unlocking a long-locked door. Stay until the very end, says Archangel Michael. Soon you will feel a sudden urge to forgive, not because you're weak, but because heaven wants you free. There's a major thing coming. More than previously, their heart has been calling for yours. They are not the same person that departed. They are the ones who at last recognize your value. And each and every one of their admissions has paved the way for your heavenly reunion. To receive blessing 1212, type Amen. The reality of your soulmate has arrived in paradise. And heaven has moved in response. Things will start to change quickly, unexpected messages, odd encounters, and realistic dreams. Keep in mind that when two hearts are destined to be, nothing, not even time, distance, or silence, can change what is written in the soul. You don't have to chase, your energy is already calling them back. They are speaking your name, and heaven is listening. Something divine is on its way. Stay till the end. Don't skip, advises Archangel Michael. The next time they say your name, it won't be a secret anymore, and the universe will make sure you hear it yourself. Type Amen to receive blessing 1313. If you want to show your support even more, you can contribute up to $20. The energy surrounding your soulmate is louder than ever. Every word they say about you is bending destiny closer to reunion. They're not just telling people how much they miss you. They're describing your soul. They said they weren't just my love. They were my reflection. I see them in everything. My dear child, don't skip. Stay until the very end. Something enormous is waiting for you. The reason you're hearing this message right now is because the vibration of their words reached heaven and heaven responded by sending this sign, says Archangel Michael, giving the listeners chills because they could sense it wasn't just talk but truth spoken straight from a trembling heart. Change is being brought about by every thought, cry, and word they say in your name. Stay put. The narrative is still developing. To receive blessing 1444, type Amen. No one will ever understand what they meant to me, they said to their mother, to which their mother calmly responded, then stop fighting it. Since then, your soulmate has gradually begun to reveal everything to those from whom they had previously kept everything hidden. They are telling everyone how they made a mistake, how they lost something important, and how they still wake up hoping for another chance. Don't omit this section. Continue to the very end. Because the truth will soon appear in your timeline through messages, signs, and timing so flawless that you will recognize it as heaven's design. The truthfulness of your soulmate has caused a ripple, which is now growing into waves bearing your name. To receive blessing 1555, type Amen. According to Archangel Michael, your energy is magnetic. When they talk about you, it produces spiritual lightning that is strong, unstoppable, and indisputable. Because of this, you may experience unexpected emotions or be reminded of them by a music. These are the echoes of their confessions that are making their way to your heart through other dimensions. It's so profound that they said to someone, "Every person I meet reminds me of them in some way, but no one feels like home." They are not only keeping you in mind. The tranquility you brought them is haunting them. It's not punishment, according to heaven. It's a wonderful awakening. The bridge that connects them to you is their words. To receive blessing 1666, type Amen. Continue to the very end. Stay put. Because now, even those who are close to your love are starting to perceive a supernatural phenomenon. Lights flicker, tunes line up, and the ambience changes each time they discuss you. They've begun to understand that your link wasn't human. It was a sign from above. They are no longer afraid to acknowledge it, and they are telling everyone about the first time they saw you, how time stopped, and how their spirit whispered, "That's the one." The public is starting to realize this. To receive blessing 1777, type Amen. Even their closest buddies stated, "The way you talk about them, it's not normal. It's destiny." Your soulmate's words have become prayer, and prayer is the strongest magnet in heaven. According to Archangel Michael, when truth becomes unstoppable, miracles follow. It will soon become apparent in your world. A text, a call, the reappearance of a face following a period of silence. The uttered energy of love is not wasted by the universe. It multiplies it back. They said to people, "Even if they never forgive me, I'll still love them." Their words were recorded in the immortal book of fate as well as in human memory. To receive blessing 1888, type Amen. Now, their confession is spreading more quickly. Your name is being carried by mutual friends as if it were air. They talk about you every day as if you're still there, according to one of them. You are, in fact, energetically. Your souls were never separated. They simply drifted away for a while to allow growth to flourish. Continue to the very end. Avoid scrolling. This is your affirmation. Everything was heard by heaven. Every wail, every want, every unspoken reason. According to Archangel Michael, suffering is coming to an end. There will be communication. But only if you stay motionless and open. To receive blessing 1999, type Amen. Everyone was informed that you were able to heal areas of them that were inaccessible to others. They acknowledged that their pride erected barriers that love continues to attempt to breach. They replied, "If I could tell them one thing, I'd say thank you for loving me even when I didn't know how to love back." Don't miss it. Continue to the very end. Because divine timing has been awakened by this tsunami of honesty. The key that unlocks a new door between you and them is their expressions of thanks. Breathing again is something you believed was over. To receive blessing 2020, type Amen. According to Archangel Michael, your emotions are a result of your soul realizing the truth. Through this message, their voice is resonating. Even in different lives, two souls who share the same thread can hear each other. This is not the end. It's the rebirth. They claim that you are the one who escaped, but they are secretly aware that heaven never permits someone to escape indefinitely. That's not a farewell. It is a return prophecy. The reunion is getting closer with every comment they make about you. To receive blessing 2121, type Amen. Avoid skipping. Continue to the very end. Because you don't realize how close the miracle is. They have resumed their prayers for you, not for another opportunity, but for your tranquility. and selfless prayers are always rewarded by heaven. You'll be able to tell if the shift is genuine in this way. The same lips that informed everyone how they lost you will soon pronounce your name to you personally, but this time it will be with veneration rather than sadness. Archangel Michael advises, prepare your heart. Even before you hear the words, you will sense the sincerity. To receive blessing 2222, type Amen. Their path is being realigned with yours by the cosmos. Soon, unexpected moments will seem like heavenly arrangements. Encountering them at random, hearing your music just as you think of them, or spotting their initials on a passing vehicle. This is not at all random. It is the manifestation of their proclaimed truth. Continue to the very end. Avoid skipping. Because separation is not the topic of the following chapter. It has to do with revelation. They have revealed their truth to the world, and now the world will return that truth to you. To receive blessing 2323, type Amen. Heaven has heard the voice of your love. Their hearts are now softer. Their ego has given up. Archangel Michael states, the spiritual contract between you two is active again, and the angels are already arranging the meeting point. Avoid skipping. Continue to the very end. There is something enormous in store for you. We never forgot about you. Long before they could read it, you were a part of their tale. And now their words have flipped the pages of fate back to you. To receive blessing 2424, type Amen.